let us see what we are going to cover actually in today's session. So in today's session, see, one is like this arrangement, linear arrangement in a row. It might be one row or two row. And the second diagram is circular arrangement. So in circular arrangement, basically, there are a couple of things that we'll discuss later. But see, there is no first person and last person, basically in circular arrangement. But in linear arrangement, we have first person as well as last person, right? So that is the main difference. So in sitting arrangement problem, a couple of things we need to remember, a couple of tricks, and then we'll arrange the entire. Basically, these are going to be group question. So what we'll do once we arrange, it's a very scoring subject. Once we arrange, 3-4 question can be or can be attempted at a time because it's a group question and always 3-4 question comes together from the same arrangement. So let us see what we are going to cover in today's session. First thing we will be covering is linear arrangement in one row. We'll arrange the people in one row. Then linear arrangement in 2 rows. Probably some complicated problem will have 2 rows. And then we'll discuss circular arrangement. So this is what we are going to discuss in today's session. So first thing, linear arrangement in a row. So what type of question generally they ask? This is one typical question in linear arrangement. Look at this question. A, B, C, D, and E are sitting on a bench. A is sitting next to B. C is sitting next to D. D is not sitting with E, who is on the left end of the bench. C is on the second position from the right. A is to the right of B and E. A and C are sitting together. This is given, then followed by a question in which position A is sitting. So before we jump on the answer, let us see basically how should we approach and what are the basic requirement to solve such questions. First of all, just a second. Just a second. So what is the prerequisite to solve this question? So it's an arrangement in a row basically. So we can count from the left end or from the right end. If I count from the left end, this is the first person, this is the last person. Now in linear arrangement, when I say, suppose, careful about this one, B is to the right of A. Suppose these are the chairs or these are the position. Now if I say B is to the right of A, suppose A is over here. That does not mean B has to be immediate right, this one. It is to the right means it can be anywhere in the right. It can be here or it can be maybe this position or maybe this position or maybe this or maybe this. So to the right does not mean or to the left does not mean immediate left and immediate right. Pranjali, this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when it is mentioned immediate right or immediate left, that time we'll take the next position. A second thing, when you solve sitting arrangement problem, if nothing is mentioned, we basically assume the top of the page as the north. This is south, this is east, and this is west. This is a conventional direction. Now, when nothing is mentioned, we can assume people are facing north. So the right and left is a conventional right and left. For example, in this question, if people are facing north side, then with respect to A, right is this side, conventional right and left, right? But it will be reversed if I say people are facing downwards. That means they are facing southward. In that case, your direction of south and right and left changes. For example, you are just sitting in front of me. My right is your left and my left is your right. So basically, when people are facing downward, just conventional right, that would be their left. That means in this case, with respect to Pranjali, tell me, if B is facing downward or southward, then this direction is right or left? Pranjali?
Sir, telling 1 minute. Sir, it will be right.
No. Where were you? That's what I'm saying. If people are facing northward, upward, then the direction of right and left is the conventional. That means your right, your left. But if they are facing opposite, leftward, for example, my right is your left. So when they are facing downward, if B is facing downward, then this direction is not right. Then this direction is left with respect to B. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay. So this is what you need to remember. Now, how do we solve question using this concept? Okay. Look at this. Just a second. So if I go back to my first question, this was the question. The question was A, B, C, D are sitting on a bench. A is sitting next to B. C is okay, fine. So first of all, there are 5 persons on a bench. First of all, nothing mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nothing mentioned, Pranjali. Then which side they are facing? North or south? Upward or downward? Pranjali? Hello.
Yes, sir.
If nothing is mentioned, you assume people are facing upward or northward. So the conventional north and south, I mean, right and left holds. So basically in this question, nothing is mentioned. So now let's start. A is sitting next to B. I don't know which next. This can be A, this can be B, or maybe this is B, but I need more information. So I should not start from this point. C is sitting next to D, fine. D is not sitting with E, who is on the left. So we can start from here. D is not sitting with E, who is on the left end. So who is on the left end, Pranjali?
E.
So E must be here. Now this position is definitely not D. It's given. D is not sitting with E of the bench. Okay. C is on the position from the right. C is on the second position from the right. So C is given from the right. This is the first position. This is the second position. So this is C. This is done. So these two are done. So first plot, those are given confirmation. Now A is to the right of B. A is to the right of B. But before that, A and C are sitting together. A and C are sitting together. So this can be A or this can be A. Not sure which one. So we need more information. Now it's given. Come back to the first information. A is sitting next to B. If this is A, for example, if this is A, Pranjali, look at this. If this is A, but it is saying A is sitting next to B, there is no B in the scene. Correct? Pranjali, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So A cannot sit over here, therefore A has to sit here. And as A is sitting here, then B would be next to A, would be this position. And this is then D. So your complete arrangement is done now. Now come to the question, which position A is sitting? So at the middle basically. So look at the option between B and D. No, not between B and D. Between B and C, yes, between B and C, correct. Between E and D, also this is correct. Sorry. Between E and D, right? This is also correct. Is this understood? Anjali?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there should be an option that both B and C correct. Chalo. Another type of question. Next question. This question, look at this. Another puzzle. Now last question, it was not mentioned anything. Okay, which direction they are facing. So we assume they are facing north. Even if you do it with south facing, answer would be same. Answer won't change. But generally we'll take it north facing. Now look at this question. 6 people A, B, C, D, E, F are sitting in a straight line. All are facing south. So facing south, that means upward or downward, Pranjali?
Upward.
Facing south.
Sorry. Downward.
Downward.
South is downside.
Right. Okay. So there are 5 persons Sorry, 6%. And they are facing down, southward. Okay. So just careful about the convention of the left and right. Now it is given D is sitting second to the left of C. First of all, I don't know where is C. B is sitting to the fourth right of A. Okay, fourth right of A. Fourth right of A. But I still cannot start the problem. A is sitting adjacent to B. Fine. A is not sitting at the adjacent end. So A is not sitting at an adjacent end. Adjacent. That means A is not sitting here or here. This is not A. Given B is sitting second to the left of A. Second to the left. Now this side is not left. This is right. And this side is left. The opposite convention because they are facing south. Is that clear? Pranjali?
Yes, sir.
So this is your basically left and this is your right. Now come to this point. D is sitting second to the left of C. B is sitting sitting to the right of A. Right of it. That is this one. Now this is not A. Fourth right. If it is fourth right, even if I consider A is over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is fitting in the line. But if A is here, can we fit B in that case? Pranjali? Pranjali, this point.
No, sir.
No, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No position. So A definitely has to be here. This is the confirmation we got. As this is A, then fourth right, that is 1, 2. Just a second, Pranjali. Just a second. Okay. So if this is A, then according to this point, this second point, B is sitting to the fourth right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fourth right. This is right. This is B. E is sitting adjacent to B. So E has to be here. Adjacent only one place. A is not sitting at an adjacent end. Done. First point, D is sitting second to the left of C. Second to the left of C. Now for C, these are the position remains. Now if I put C over here, left, there is no position left in the left direction, right? So C cannot be here. This point clear, Pranjali? That C cannot be
Yes,
at
sir.
that. Okay. Now C then therefore either this one or that one. So D is sitting second to the left of C. If this is C, 1, 2, second to the left, that is already occupied. So C cannot sit here. Keep all your option open. Then C has to be here. Second left, 1, 2. This is left. This is your D. And A, B, C, D, E done. Then this has to be F. Now come to the question. Just match with the condition once. Panjali, just match with the condition once.
Sir, correct.
Correct? Okay.
Yes,
Now what is the
sir.
question? Who is sitting at extreme left end?
So
At
fourth option, D.
extreme left. D, right? Correct. So you understand how to arrange this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. Chalo. So done. Now let me give you a question. Okay, this is the question for you. Solve this question. 5 girls are sitting on a bench to be photographed. Shima to be is to the left of Rani and to the right of Bindu. Mary is to the right of Rani. Rita is between Rani and Mary. Chalo, solve karo.